corns are doing so lovely. These are the corns that we saved together, guys, when I was trying to grow out some corn in order to save some seed. And I wanted to see if the seeds were viable. They were very viable. I planted 6 and I got 5 plants because a critter a bug ate one of the seeds, got to the seed before it began to germinate. And I have some more corn seeds that I want to plant this evening. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. My name is Abby and I warmly welcome you to the Caribbean and to my container garden here in Trinidad and Tobago. We are in the middle of the rainy season, so lots and lots of hydration is taking place, more than the plants need. And extremes is something that we deal with a lot here in the Caribbean. It is either extremely dry or extremely wet. For some reason, we have not been able to strike a balance for many years now. And it's proven to be difficult to grow in, but it doesn't mean that we should give up. So here in my container garden, I have quite a few different plants, vegetable and ornamental plants here in the garden in order to be able to grow my own and to have some level of sustainability here in my yardstead. So this evening we are going to be whipping out this Turkish eggplant. It's an orange Turkish eggplant. I got this seed from an aunt, dear aunt of mine, and the plant just refused to reproduce any fruits for me. So I am not too sure why, but we are at a point now where the plant wilts throughout the day. It is all wilty and droopy, and it perks back up in the evening. No amount of watering, nothing is allowing this plant to stand back up in the heat of the day, which leads me to think that I have some kind of tourism wilt, some kind of wilt in or some kind of fungal issue is finally getting to this plant. So I'm going to rip this out along with a Mexican sunflower that I have here that was giving me so much beauty for so long. And I'll be saving a lot of seeds from off of this plant, ripping it out and replacing it with some more corn. The results of that corn really cements um, the fact that a person can really do some seed saving for themselves and avoid having to buy the same thing over and over. That's one way you can be self-sufficient as well. Instead of having to buy something over and over, you can do seed saving for yourself, saving seeds for something that you truly adored in your garden. And this flower, I loved it. The first time I had this flower, a 12-year boy brought the plant for me. He said, Auntie Abby, you're gonna love this flower. And I planted it. He was 12 years old at the time. He's 20 now. And I loved it. It became so big and it was so hard to keep in check that I didn't fully appreciate the plant then. But boy, I'm so happy that I got my hands back on this plant. It's in a pot at the moment, but when it's in the ground, this plant gets ginormous. The orange is exquisite. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can find somewhere I can put this in the ground and get to relive that initial glory that I experienced when that 12-year-old boy brought me that plant. I can still see his smile to this day. Out of all these seeds, I am bound to get at least one plant again. I'm bound at least to get it again. So I'm usually store my seeds in the fridge because of our extreme temperatures. Seeds can go bad, and also little bugs tend to eat our seeds here. So I tend to keep my seeds in the freezer, in the fridge, because it keeps them at their best for a longer period. Look at that root ball. Wow. So, in order for me to plant corn in this, I will need to replenish the soil in here. So I'm going to get a little scoop of compost to mix in with this because corn is a heavy feeder, and that's all I have right now in order to build back up some nutrients in this soil right away in preparation for the corn seeds. So you guys remember this plant? Um, we had better germination, better pollination with this corn pod. Majority of it, just one little strip didn't get anything. And I have so much confidence. All the kernels are nice and solid. So I'm going to take off some of these. So I'm going to take off, I'm going to plant 6. And that's just in case one gets eaten or 2 gets eaten, that I can still get the 4 in here. So I'm going to pop these all in here. Oh, it seems I popped off 7. I'm going to plant all of them. A mango seed sprouting in here. Why I like to inspect my roots when I pull them out is I am checking for nematodes. Now, if nematodes was present in the soil, you will see bumps all along these roots. It'll be all bumpy, like little seeds are attached to the roots. And what causes that is a little worm enters the root and feeds from the plant, and reproduces within the plant, and more and more and more nematodes develop in the roots of the plant and stunt the plant's ability to reproduce, to grow, to be productive. So I'm pretty happy to say that this root ball is not showing any signs of um, nematodes in the soil. So that's good, because I do have this long trough right here has nematodes in it, as well as this sack that has my runner beans, and I'm not too sure if that's what's stopping the runner beans from producing. Gardening, you have to be able to identify problems in the garden. So if you're pulling out plants and you find that you're seeing little seeds on the roots of your plant, you know that you have nematodes in your soil, and it's highly suggested to deal with that because that's the foundation of the plant, the root ball. And once something is attacking the root ball, then the plant will not do well. I'm not sure what I want to plant in this um, container. I don't really have any plants ready to grow anything in it right now, so I decided I have some sad looking cauliflower seedlings in here. So I'm going to take these out and put them inside here in this container and see if they survive. This is all the leaves and everything that I swept up just now. So I'm going to put 4 of them in here, one here, one here, one here, and one here, and see if it grows. Now there are a bunch of Mexican sunflower seeds as well from when I was just harvesting, those that sprinkle on the floor. Let's see if we could get out these seeds from in here. Okay. So instead of just letting them stay there, and let's give them the best chance they can get and transplant them. See if they grow. If they grow, great. If they don't grow, we just plant them again and keep trying until we get it. Oh my gosh, did I just, okay, this one's still alive. I'm just gonna keep these 2 together, the last 2. See if they come on, see if they survive. I'm gonna water these in a bit before I go inside. Mexican sunflower seeds. Oh wow. There goes the cauliflower. Soon as I go. Guys, I highly recommend the petunia flower for an ever open bloom. Many of the flowers that I've grown in my garden open probably for half a day, and then they close and fall off like the morning glory. But the petunia, this vibrant purple, this plant is an older plant, but I've since then saved seeds from this plant, and I have also grown successfully from these seeds, these petunia plants. And if you have petunias in your patio or in your garden, know that you can save your petunia seeds and not have to buy them ever again. They are a slow starting flower, but once they start get going, oh, they are delightful to see. Now I think I probably will buy 1 or 2, which like a mixed color. If I can get me a vibrant red color, because red is my favorite color, I would I would do that. I would get me other colors so that I can have ever blooming petunias in the garden. Whereas where the others would fall off or give out by midday. So you can see those little teeny tiny seeds in there. Those are quite a bit of petunia seeds, guys. Quite a bit of petunia seeds. And that's pretty awesome to be able to harvest your own seed for what you actually want in your garden. So that's all the dry pods on the plant today. They have a couple green ones. I will just leave those be until it's time to harvest those seeds. There's a couple in this one. Okay guys, so now I'm going to create a place to plant these pepper plants. This one is a banana. Um, what's this one? Oh boy, not seeing the name. Carnegie and another Carnegie. I am quite all right with that. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm continuing the container tower, the feedback tower, because let me turn you guys around so you can see what I'm trying to say. Because this plant right here, that's pimento pepper. It was an extra one that I had and I didn't want to get rid of it, and I popped it in the tower and look how good it's doing. It's doing really well, getting ready to bud in the corner there. I also have pak choy here. The basil is catching up on that side, and on the other side of the tower I have amaranth on that side. So the feedback in a tower is working out. It didn't work out so great for the beans, I guess because of the time of the year it is, and I'm quite happy with this, the way it is going right now with the mix of plants in that tower. So here in this bag, in this feed bag that already has sweet peppers on the top, I'm just gonna make a slit here, one here and one over here for these 3 baby plants. This one has its true leaf, but if I bring it closer you guys can see my constant issues with the pepper plant. So I want to bring it down here so that when I'm treating all of the pepper plants, that these guys will be treated as well and not be too stunted. They will be able to benefit from all the treatment. And as I always say, guys, transplanting in the evening is better. This one is about to get its first true leaf. I'm going to transplant all 3 of them today. So what I'm using is this bottle in order to get hard plastic so that I could make those slots to plant these peppers in. Guys, I hope you were inspired today. If it's not seed saving, planting, ripping out plants that are not producing and putting in something new. What else do we do? Utilizing all the space that we can utilize, like how I did here with this tower. I hope you were inspired in some way, guys, to get up and get growing in any little space that you have. You can do it. My brain went blank for a moment. But really and truly, guys, what I wanted to mention is if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big, growing, green thumbs up. And share the video with your friends and family so that they too can be inspired, if, like you, and be motivated to get going one container at a time. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that every time I post a video, you would know when Abby's hitting the platform with something new to encourage you. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed as yet, hit that subscribe button and join us here in Caribbean Charm, where I'll be sharing with you everything that I'm learning as pertaining to growing in the Caribbean and a bit of Caribbean charm every time that I tap into it, guys. The Caribbean is a beautiful place. I heartily send out warm greetings to all of you, and I wish that you have a great weekend ahead. And we'll see each other in the next video. Bye for now, guys.